I don't tell people buy because of if it's blue chip or not. You buy because of the fundamentals.
Yes.
And yung PLDT, 6 years ago, I was already telling people, pangit fundamentals on because the income is declining. Problem is if you go about that, yung labanan dun sa blue chip branding, na kasi PLDT is big eh.
Yeah.
But you go based on what the fundamental analysis is telling you. The sell signal for PLDT came 6 years ago. Focus on the fundamentals. If the fundamentals change, sell. If you want to time it better, focus on the technicals. The trend changes, sell.
Okay.
Ganun lang. I have Steve.
Hello.
Oh, sabi nila super gym buff ka daw dito. Oh, grabe. Malaking muscle niya, guys. Super. Okay, what's your question?
You introduced us to compound interest, gano'n. Anong pinaka-the best instrument to invest para maka-earn ng gano'n?
There is no one investment that's the best. You invest based on the returns that you want eh. Tsaka yung plan na gusto mong makuha. For some kasi, bakit mo kailangan mag-take ng sobrang risk kung ito lang yung kailangan mong makuha? Ako, medyo bias ako. I'll say this. The best returns that I've seen so far, stocks, tsaka starting your own business. So if you want to get a larger return, business. If you want to multiply that return, stock market. Sa mga katulad ko na may asawa, Bullied Husbands Club, hindi na namin hawak yung pere. So go, what's your question?
Ano pong insight?
Name pala, name. Yen, okay, Yen. Siya yung wife ni ano. Han, okay.
Anong insights niyo about real estate? Okay siya as an investment, in general. Bibili pa ba kami ng more or?
Depende. It's a answer of yield eh. Meaning, magkano yung pinasok mo, magkano yung ginamit nyo sa loan, yun yung total cost mo eh.
Actually, paid na siya.
Paid na siya. So,
wala naman
what you can compute is, magkano yung linabas mong pera para sa condo, tapos magkano mo siya mapaparent. For example, 10 million yung condo, lahat-lahat, mapaparent mo ng say 600,000 a year, you earn 6%. Yung question that you need to ask is 6% okay for you? It's a function of magkano yung kikitain mo. So, pwede kasi bumili ka ng kahit anong property, pero yung kikitain mong rental is not as much, sayang. So, it will always go back on how much will you get from it.
Do you think mas okay yung house, like house and lot, or
Depends eh. Yield pa rin eh. So, house versus condo, depende sa location. If yung house na yun nasa isang lugar na wala masyadong foot traffic, labanan sa rentals is foot traffic. The closer you are to the center, the larger the foot traffic. The closer you are to the center, mas mabilis siya mag-appreciate din. The closer you are to the center, paalis yung magre-rent, mas mabilis may mapapalitan yun. Kasi yung technique dun is this. As time goes by, it might even get more traffic. People will want convenience. Pwede mo pang tingnan, gaano to kalapit sa schools, sa trabaho ng mga tao, sa convenience stores, sa department stores, sa supermarkets. Kasi some of them, baka ayaw na nila mag-travel going to where they want. So, ako, rule of thumb ko, if you want na mas mabilis siyang maparentahan, as close as it can be to the center, that's one. Kung willing ka maghintay and you're betting on a particular place na gaganda, you buy that, pero you have to wait for a very long time.
Like,
habang naghintay ka, walang kita yun.
You think like in Bulacan, ngayon medyo siya?
Pwede, pero in Bulacan, hindi na siya ganun kamura eh.
Dahil sa airport na gagawin.
Yung labanan ngayon is you have to find saan yung cheaper. Years ago, sinasabi ko na San Vicente. Pero ngayon, San Vicente, nagkakaubasan na doon. If you want to get something na hindi pa inaano ng mga tao, Sikihor. You can look for mga areas na may government projects na, for example, Bohol, kakabukas ng isang airport doon na maganda. So, it will increase tourist arrivals doon sa area na yun. If it increase tourist arrivals, syempre, kailangan ng lodging. Not just lodging for tourists, ha? Kasi pag mas madaming hotels doon, kailangan ng mga empleyado ng titirahan also. So, you can tap that market or you can tap the Airbnb market and do something as well. Something like that. Sa lahat na nag-attend, she's one of the richest here. Okay.
Yes,
I claim it. My God.
What's your question? Name first.
Stacy Caduto.
Okay.
And I want to have a question like, Sir, kunwari ako kasi nagti-trading ako while investing.
Okay.
Now kasi sabi nila we have to do the investing like for the blue chips,
okay,
right? But I can see the pattern that some of the blue chips goes down over time sometimes. Ano pong recommendation nyo para po mabalance ko lagi? Can I sell my blue chips along the way? Say for example, a telephone company where I have invested for 5 to 10 years already.
Okay.
And the gain was so much of
PLDT ba to?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Pinangalanan nyo po eh. And then it goes down.
Kasi
so
interesting doon is, if you watch the videos, I don't even mention the term blue chips eh.
Oh,
I don't tell people buy because of if it's blue chip or not. You buy because of the fundamentals.
Yes.
And yung PLDT, 6 years ago, I was already telling people, pangit fundamentals on because the income is declining. Problem is, if you go about that, yung labanan dun sa blue chip branding, na kasi PLDT is big eh.
Yeah.
But you go based on what the fundamental analysis is telling you. The sell signal for PLDT came 6 years ago. Focus on the fundamentals. If the fundamentals change, sell. If you want to time it better, focus on the technicals. The trend changes, sell.
Okay.
Ganun lang. What you need to deploy there is pinag-aaralan siya.
Yes.
Yung pag-aaral nun, for me it's taking the time, just a few weeks and months to master it. And then, lifetime skill na. Parang nagbabike ka. At the first, it hurts. Matutumba ka, you have to learn. But after that, okay na eh. Pero, people don't want to take the time at the start to learn. So, that's it.
Yes,
Okay na.
bye. Thank you.
Wala nang iba. Biggest struggle dito as an OFW in Qatar na mayaman.
Paano gagastusin yung pera?
Talaga?
Hindi, joke lang yun. Joke
Guys,
lang yun.